is one of those ones where I sparked it up, but I don't see myself in Twitch yet. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So I don't expect there's anything here. So what do we gotta do? Figure out how to go about 1600 XP and then train. Okay, I think I'm going to just see if I take this airship over to Stranglethorn Vale, how far I am from Hammett. Because that turn-in might just level me up. I was thinking that I could teleport to Moonglade to train after that, possibly. And then still have the Hearthstone if I want to come back here and farm fishing farm, but also I want to try fishing in Moonglade because I think I can catch those raw nightfin snappers over there as well. Holy, that guy's buffed up. Okay, so instead of doubling back, I want to go this way, right?
Welcome, Fred.
That's it.
Coming back.
So I think so far I've only taken this maybe once by accident, or maybe not even at all in this character, but like in Classic I've only been to this place a couple times. I have a rough idea where it is in relation to Hammett, but I don't know what the mobs are in between. But I think even if it's too high for me, I could still probably stealth there. If not, oh well. Okay, so all this stuff is just about out. So weird, I got all my professions maxed out. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them, like levels ago already, but I can't do anything now with 30 until 35. It's the same thing with cooking. I think I still have room on first aid. And maybe herbalism. So yeah, I was a little stretched to say all, but okay, let's see what we got here.
you got? What you want?
Wow. Just gonna kill other trolls. 37 and 37, eh? I think these are just too high for me. They're both red. And I don't really have a lot of room on my tracker, on my list, so I'm going to pass on that for now. So if I could figure out who's got the spices, that would be nice. This guy's probably got it. I'm looking for soothing spices times 3. Ugh, come on. What? Alright, well. Oh, there we go.
Speak, friend.
I don't really want to train any of these. No, I just want supplies. Well, that's pretty stupid. This guy will train me, but he won't sell me any supplies. Come on. Sometimes these devs are so stupid. I'm wasting my time running around looking for spices.
Speak, friend.
Whoa, never mind.
Be safe.
I doubt he's gonna have it.
May your blades never dull.
Alright, that's last person I look at.
What can I do for you?
So, 1, 2, 3.
Farewell.
Okay, so where are we here? So I feel like I just gotta get to the road, which is more or less behind me. Yeah, this should work. Wish me luck. need my food. Oh man, that's too much. Okay. I was gonna hibernate it, but when it's red, it's probably gonna just resist. It's funny how that's like some kind of like troll ruins down there, but when I mouse over it on the map, it's showing Messingware's expedition. Could have easily been tricked into going down there if it didn't have the quest markers up there. Okay, so this is where I'm going. I don't want to cross this bridge. It freaked me out a bit. I think last time I jumped off the bridge down to the water, but nice. Someone else cleared the path. What do we got?
What's on your mind?
You got 1600 for me here, Hammett?
Safe travels. Be good.
You do not. Oh,
Keep your feet on the ground.
close. 408 short. What these guys got again?
Need help?
Kill 10 tigers.
Safe travels.
Kill 10 panthers.
Aye. Safe travels.
Collect the missing pages. Ooh, I forgot about thick armor kits. That's great. Okay, this I'm gonna grab because you can literally buy them.
Watch your back. All three of you.
Okay. So
Watch your back.
oops. I was pretty sure. Oh, yeah, this can. Did they pick that up again? Booty Bay. Okay.
Great to meet you. Off with you. See you soon.
Okay, so do I have any grazing? Building roof.
Safe travels.
Okay, so what about Will's Brad? They're all in the same spot. Peasants, this can go. Mud snipes. This can go.
You got my attention. Off with you. How are ya? Safe travels.
So these things like drop randomly from all mobs pretty much around here, but you can also just buy them. So between the two of those we should be good. So if I kill this thing that should level me up, right? Ooh, pretty close. 8 points. 8 XP. I think I mentioned this before, but as a vegetarian, someone who eats a vegetarian diet, the mystery meat is just freaking disgusting. Get rid of it. Okay. Nice. Just thinking about, like, I don't really want to waste that 40 minutes of rend going to Moonglade. And all those level 30 tigers around here are pretty easy, so let me see if I can clear out. Maybe I'll just get rid of one of these for now and grab the tiger quest. I'll just do this quickly. I don't think what's up with those panthers, if they're stealth or what. Oops. Having never played on a PvP server, it's hard to imagine what a zone like this is like when you're trying to do Hamlet's quest, but there's a bunch of opposing faction around. Like alternating between fighting the mobs and the quests and fighting random alliance that are attacking. We're getting ganked by groups, I guess. Kind of amazed that the Panthers aren't mixed together here, but I'm glad about it too, because it would just be like time consuming. Not that this isn't. Kind of go up a level here and see what happens. I think they're just all trolls up here. Okay. There's the Panthers. And there's the trolls. Hello. Where's he going? The problem is where there's one of those, there's more. Crystal in the mountains, eh? Holy shit, okay. Let's go. That was funny. I was expecting 1 and 3 of them lit up. I was just like, yeah, I'm out. Okay, back to these things. I was kind of hoping that individual one that I killed would drop the crystal. That was wishful thinking. Oh, that was pretty dumb. Okay, well. There's more. Those things have a pretty funny animation when they die. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to try to give me the one for the taggers that aren't young taggers, like this Stranglethorn. But I'm going to instead take back the other green hills.
See you around.
And I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to take back the other green hills chapter. And I'm going to do something kind of weird here and actually just shortcut my way back to Westfall. I mean, basically I should have gone and trained already like 2 bars ago, but I didn't want to waste the rend. But now I kind of feel like trying my luck on some magic dust. Oop, and that was... T? I thought I had mapped the aquatic form. Oh yeah, T. It's weird, I thought there was some aggro fish in here, but maybe they got added later. So with that. Let's see. Some briar things here. Cool. Passing the peace ring. Where did that whirlwind go? There it is. Okay, I'm actually going to pull out that macro again. It's this one. That's weird. I'm not going to linger here too long, but I'll just do a quick circuit. Even if I just get one, it'll be worth it. I'm going to mention this right now while I'm thinking of it. I was kind of holding off on talking about it because sometimes when I come up with good ideas, then speak about them, then it affects the market, which is just how it goes. But and it also could be just coincidence, I don't know. But basically, One of the weird things about them adding free transfer from, at least from Doomhowl over here, that might be the only thing they're offering. I don't know if there's free transfers anywhere else. Probably not, is my guess, but I haven't actually checked. But anyways, there were certain things on the Doomhowl server that sold for less than here. So, and certain things that sold for more over there. So I had some of those things in my bag on Ginny, and I waited till they sold over there before I moved her here. Even though I wanted a bank vault, I just like delayed it a bit. That wasn't the only reason, but that's the only one I'll mention right now. And then, but then I also figured out some stuff that sells for more here, and I grabbed it there for cheaper. And that worked out pretty well. So I did it again on another alt over there. I had left her 20 gold. And the idea was to buy some cheap fishing rods. This one. Because see how they sell here for 8, the market value, it says down there, 18 gold. So I mean, you can't always get that for them because there's people undercutting each other and stuff like that, but you can get like well over 10 if you're patient. So I left Boomy 20 gold, and the idea was to wait until they came up for 5 gold over there, and then buy 4 of them. And that took an excruciatingly long time. I ended up getting 3. And then the price went up again. So that left me 5 gold on her, and I tried, then when the price went up to like 15 over there, I tried selling them, but that was just a waste of silver to put them for sale. I'll just sell Breezewood over here. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. So then I got myself down to like under 4 gold, and they never show up for that. But at some point I saw a magic dust for 3 something. So I was like, okay, well, I'm doing this. So I bought the magic gold, and then I free transferred her over. So she's got 3 5 gold fishing rods and a 3 gold 30, I think, or 3 gold 60 magic dust. And I figured, like, I'll either give the magic dust to Boomer or sell it for a profit. But I'll definitely sell the fishing rods for a profit. Right on, there it is. So yeah, if you have the patience to listen to my long-winded stories, there was a message in there. My brother talks like that too. You should see when we're together how long it takes to converse about anything. Hey. Nice. Okay, so I got my magic dust, which on this server, like, it's sort of selling for like, well, let's see what it says actually. Market value of the magic dust right now is $9.98. So like, I wouldn't pay that, but I've paid 5 more than once. Anyways, my point is it was worth it to come over here and do that. And I'm kind of in the zone where they are, so I'm just going to finish the circuit and then I'll leave. Can't believe that guy didn't aggro on me. I'll be honest, I don't really expect to see more because the drop rate's so low, but I guess I feel lucky. And I'm also like super close to where there are more of them, so might as well just finish it. Now that I see that swoop to Flesh Ripper, I'm reminded that there's an elite one of those that comes up just ahead by that hill, basically, our other side of it. So I'm gonna just see if I can possibly get that to pop. I mean, if that possibly pops while I'm here. I can't really remember what it drops, but so it's worth taking down an elite if you can. If you got a rend. How to sneak up on a whirlwind. Is there an herb over here? Or did that guy pick it? There it is. Grizzweed. Yeah, I want cheesy poofs. This actually kind of worked better when I had this macro bound to T. But I just got a bit lazy. It wasn't actually that I didn't want to bind it to T, it was that I didn't want to forget that I'd done that and then try to use that bind in aquatic to go to aquatic and find out that I didn't have it bound. Whoa. Okay. I would have rather had that magic dust, but alright. So I'm not sure if this is really worth it, but let's give it a try. Man, when you're at the same level as these things, do not mess around with them. I think last time I was playing in this area, I was describing them as like the land version of Murlocs. Like they're definitely gonna group pull on you, and I don't really remember if they stun, but I'm gonna just assume that they stun. I'm only picking this in case it drops a Swift Listen. But no. Okay, so okay, so I feel like I used that rend fairly well. It wasn't so necessary over here the last 20 minutes or whatever, but it didn't hurt. But at least I got that one Strangleform quest done. So I'm going to port out of here very soon, but I'm going to see if I can grab one more of these dust devils. This one. What do you got? Nothing. Okay, a little bit of time wasting, but it's worth it when that stuff pays off. No, not this time. There it is. Okay, this is definitely the last one. Okay, so I want to train, so I'm going to hit Moonblade, and then Hearth back to Orgrimmar. Kind of like training with an Alliance Druid trainer. It's kind of cool to me. What do you got from the little guy? The funny thing is the elves are super tall, but I guess Taurens are like 10 feet tall. They're still kind of looking eye to eye though. I forgot elves' eyes glow. Okay, so what do we got here? No balance, huh? 4 Fero and healing touch. Okay, well, I don't really use this, but let's grab the 6. I'll drop the 5. Over here. So, no more balance. And no more resto. Just Fero. Demoralizing Roar is a bear. Decreasing nearby. Oh, it's rank up for the bear form. Okay, so I'll train it. Go to bear. Oh no, bear form. A. Go to bear form. Spellbook. Fero. Demoralizing Roar. Can't believe how unorganized this is. Here we go. Oh, did it just... Yeah, it's so weird how that just updates. Okay. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because there's no point to using anything less, but on balance there is. Or healing as well. So Ferocious Bite, rank 1. That's a cat form. It's a finishing move. This one. Instead of Rip. Yeah. It's just straight up damage. So I'm going to actually just swap that out. So train it, cat form, and then I just want that right here. And then work with that for now. Ravage. So this is out of Prowl. So it's replacing Shred. Okay, so Shred is 225% plus 72. Ravage is 350% plus 147. I don't really understand, like it's exactly the same spell with a different, it should be just like a different rank. So I'm going to put it where I had Shred. And then reason I wouldn't do it is if I didn't have enough energy, but it's a weird one. It's bound to 8. Okay, I'm just going to put this here. Okay, and then what's the other thing you got? Track humanoids. Cat farm. Okay. So I'll just drop that right at the very end. Okay. So that's cool, except I want some way of tracking, finding herbs. Alright, Rod, thanks Loganar. Might as well do repairs and sell junk while I'm here. That's everything, so then got defense, probably ought to make that 15 for an hour. Actually, I'd rather have that. Maybe strength I have. So let's make a couple of these. It's not gonna hurt. Alright, so that'll be the one thing that I sell. Actually, what I'm going to do is just keep 2 of those for now and sell 5. What's the life fruit for again? And actually I'll play around with some one of these too. Okay. So the other thing I want to do is try and see how many of those Stranglethorn pages I could buy. If I'm not mistaken, there's quite a few of them on the Booty Bay auction house sometimes as well. 52, and then it jumps to 60. So I'm going to go 59. 59.95. Let's see if these things actually sell. $6.99, eh? I don't really need to sell this. I'm gonna put it up at $9.99. See if I waste a silver or if I make 10 gold. What? There's no way. Okay, I'm gonna switch onto my alt and put it up for like 19 and see if it actually sells. And oh yeah, I want to see what the kitten sells for right now. Oops. Not enough. I'd rather have a kitten. Okay, so I think that's it for me. I've talked about oh yeah. I talked about farming those snappers, but I just forgot, and I'm also kind of out of it, so as soon as I can hear myself and I sound drunk, and I haven't been drinking, I don't think it's worth it. Alright. If you watch this, thank you. I'll be back. I don't know when. Sometime. Probably tomorrow.